So, wherever you're at, may the Lord give you His peace. We're very close to the feast of the Sacred Heart of Jesus, one of the most important feasts in the Catholic Church. And maybe if you're watching the video, you may be watching it on the feast day. So, a very happy feast to each and every one of you. Now, I want to take maybe 2 or 3 minutes, hopefully, to kind of explain where this devotion came from and why it is so important in the church. This feast of the Sacred Heart of Jesus takes place 19th day after Pentecost. You know, since the beginning, Saint John the Evangelist, Saint Paul, all the apostles, and the followers of the Christian tradition, since the beginning of time, they always prayed and believed in the love of Jesus, the love of God. And many other saints like Saint Anselm or Saint Bernard, they had written poems and devotions to the Sacred Heart of Jesus. But something happened in the 16th, 17th century, especially in 1673. Saint Margaret Mary, one of the most renowned saints, she received a lot of visions about Jesus. And she said that in one of her visions that Jesus had given her permission to rest her head on his heart. And so beautiful, to give a human person the grace to rest his head on the heart of Jesus. And what did Jesus say during one of the visions? It's written in the diaries of Saint Margaret Mary. I recommend you to read it. Jesus said, "Behold the heart that has loved all men." The heart of Jesus that has loved every single one unconditionally. And Jesus just asked a few things in reply. He asked us to receive the Holy Eucharist very frequently, receive Himself, receive the body of Jesus very frequently. And He especially asked us to receive His body on the first Friday of every month. And the third thing is to observe the Holy Hour. You see, all of this is linked to Jesus' Sacred Heart. Why? Because heart is the place where the love flows. When I tell someone that I love you or I love this person, it's from the heart that flows. Simply saying it by words doesn't have an effect, but when it comes from the heart, definitely there's an effect. And so we look at the heart of Jesus and we see that He has said, whoever has a devotion to His merciful heart, there are 12 promises that the Lord has given. And I'll just say a few. You will be able to get a lot of grace in your life. Your families will be at peace. You will get consolation in your troubles. And all of us are sinners, and we will find the Lord's heart, the source of infinite ocean of mercy. And those who promote this devotion shall have their names written in His heart that's never to be removed. How beautiful is this? And our recent Saint Pope John Paul II, he wrote that the heart of Christ must be recognized as the heart of the Church. And it is Jesus who calls us to conversion, to reconciliation. And this devotion has been practiced ever since the 16th century. Even now, today, it's very strong. In fact, the president of Ecuador was so powerfully moved by the Sacred Heart of Jesus that when he was the president, he consecrated Ecuador, and Ecuador became the first country to be consecrated to the Sacred Heart. Now, how do we get about with this devotion? Start your devotion. It's very simple, just by saying a short prayer. O Sacred Heart of Jesus, I place my trust in you. And maybe keep an image of a Sacred Heart in your house, in your wallets, in your car, have it blessed by a priest. And these are the ways where we can, always remember or remind ourselves the Sacred Heart of Jesus. Even from the Divine Mercy, we see that water and blood gushed forth. That was his mercy from the cross. And that is the Sacred Heart of Jesus that we celebrate. And another feast that's coming up, which is related to the heart, is the Immaculate Heart of Mary. It is almost celebrated alongside the Sacred Heart of Jesus, maybe 1 or 2 days of difference. I think we'll be celebrating it on the 12th, if I'm not mistaken. And really, it comes from the scriptures. Luke chapter 2, verse 19, Mary treasured all these words and pondered it in her heart. And so, even her heart is also the same because she was conceived without sin. That's why we call it the Immaculate, because she was conceived without the corruption of the original sin. And the aim of this devotion is to unite mankind to God. Mankind will be united to God through Mary, through the heart of Mary. And ultimately, when the heart of God is just open, all we have to do is to receive it. And I pray that this feast may bring you a lot of joy, a lot of peace. And may the Sacred Heart of Jesus be always, always with us. Amen. May God bless you and happy feast. Thank you.